The Seattle Seahawks finished day 2 of their preparations for hosting the Miami Dolphins on Sunday. So without no off-field moves, let's get right to the video.
with your reads and, really just trusting what you're seeing out there on the field. Obviously, you always want to, as a quarterback, you want to get the ball out fast. Get the faster we can get into the hands of the playmakers, the better off we are. And so, I think just it's only been 2 games, so stats are stats. But the key thing is always to get the ball out, as fast as possible. And there's still room for improvement in that area. Still chasing that, so just want to keep getting better. Film that we can watch on these guys, but we've practiced against a similar style defense for a while, and you can expect them to have some of the same things that gave us problems in camp and would give any team problems in their protection. But also, they're going to have some things that we haven't seen yet, and so the key thing is for us to all be on the same page, to know what we're seeing. Obviously, to get the right mic points and get the right protection calls, and then go out there and execute and try to beat whatever defense we're seeing on game day.
When you looked at the film, what did you see as maybe some of the challenges in getting the run game going Sunday?
It just was a little bit slow. I thought we obviously could have executed a little bit better, but I thought overall I thought our runners, our backs did a great job. Sharps did a great job throughout the game. Might not have showed up in the stat sheet as far as like yards per carry, but picked up some really, really critical third downs for us. Was great in pass protection. Had some key catches as well. So I think whenever you're looking at the score box, it can seem as though our run game wasn't as effective as it usually is. But there's room for improvement. But I thought we did a pretty good job of what we were facing that day. Like I said, man, my goal is to keep getting better every day. Not really worried about who's sleeping on me per se. I think the main thing is that I'm here with the guys who believe in me, and those are the guys inside this locker room, inside this building. Everything else to me doesn't matter. So I'm just focused on getting better, trying to perfect my craft in any way I can, and continue to lead these guys. Like I said, we're 2 games in, so far so good. But shoot, man, we got a lot of room for improvement. A lot of areas that we can grow in, and I think that's a positive sign for us. And so we got to focus on that more than any outside. Connor, just for the way that he's come right in and picked up the offense. I know that's not an easy thing, but he's making it look easy. And he's a guy who's a veteran guy who's played a ton of football. He understands defenses. He understands what it takes to be prepared. He's one of the more diligent workers I've been around. And so, Connor's done a great job. Like I said, it's not an easy thing what he's doing here. There's still so much room for him to improve and for him to grow. And he's going to get more comfortable, just with more reps in the offense. But, he's been right at the forefront of what we're doing, and he's leading the charge and really appreciate that. We always appreciated Jordan around here. He's always been a great player. We know what he brings to the table. He's a fast, run and hit type of linebacker. Great in coverage. He understands offenses. So we got to have some ways to attack and, really to eliminate him. But, Jordan, he's going to go out there and he's going to do his thing. And our job is to go out there and score points no matter who's on the field. So, like I said, we always appreciate him. We love him here, but got to do what we got to do every day.
To help me, help my teammates, and win some games. 1.5 gallons a day. To be honest with you, the run game, that's how you make your bread and butter in the NFL. Making the offense one-dimensional, and you got to do that by stopping the run. We're making good progress, but the progress still has to be the number one thing, which is no one runs on us. That's the most disrespectful thing, in my opinion, is an offense running the ball on you. So we got to get that fixed, and it starts with me. I got to up my game in the run defense. So I'm ready to do that this week. Feet, eyes, it's just all the little things that Coach talks about. As much as Coach is being humble, he puts it on himself. I think we got to do our job too. So we did it. We've had a good week of practice with our hands and our eyes and our feet, but it's on us, because Coach can never call a perfect call. So we got to go out there and execute. From the AFC East, speed. So guys better be drinking their water and better put their track shoes on, because the speed, a lot of misdirections, and just try to mess up your eyes. So if you stay fundamentally sound, I think we'll be all right. It's the same system, in my opinion. Tua is a great player, but that coach over there has done a great job just of all the motioning and all the alley plays and all that. The trick up stuff. I think they do a good job as a system wise, but I'm gonna make sure defense gets on him early. and just play some fundamentally sound football together. I wanted to do something, make an impact with just someone in Seattle, and that was an opportunity. Gaming, I game. My girlfriend knows if I'm gaming, that's my therapeutic time. That's my time to chill out. But it's awesome to connect with them. Seeing their smiles on their face, and it's a huge distraction for them because those kids have a lot going on, and just being with them, seeing them smile, seeing them happy. One of them are talking crap to me. I had to make sure he can't talk crap to me, but he still beat me. So I got him next time. But it's just a blessing anytime we get to go do community work, and I just don't think that's community work to me. I just think that's just part of who I am and what I want to do. So I can't wait to keep building that relationship with that gaming wing over there. Just to be honest with you, and I want to be that person. First person where I'm from, I guess, to make it to NFL, and I just want to use my platform to anyone. It doesn't matter if you're on the side of the road and you're homeless, but I just past the homeless guy, I can't do it. I always have to give him something. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just what I like to do. How God made me. So I like giving.
Amazing feeling. I had a great time. First time ever meeting him, so just getting a chance to meet him, that was fun and everything. He's a crazy dude for sure. Like I wasn't expecting that. Like everybody was saying he was crazy, but yeah, he really is. He a cool dude. I enjoyed myself. Had a really good time.
All right, so there you go, the B-roll, and as you know, let's get to the injury report. And as I said yesterday, there was some good movement, and that being that Leonard Williams, Boye Mafe, Jerome Baker, and Brady Russell all were limited practice today. Yesterday they didn't practice, so that would be that they're trending in the right direction. The one that I would kind of keep an eye on is Devon Witherspoon, hamstring. He was limited yesterday. He's limited today. I'm not doom and gloom, but something just to keep an eye on. As you know, tomorrow's practice report is usually the one that you really kind of, that's the one that we'll see. That's the last one. And then before the game, anything that happens on Saturday, then, that would come up pregame. But so let's keep an eye out there and see what happens with Devon Witherspoon. And as far as the team itself and the mood, the practice, I would say, I was in the locker room, always do. They let us go in there and pre-practice. And you know what? It was really, I noticed that there was a mood of just the team was focused and locked in. And so I asked Charles Cross about that. I was like, man, it seems a little, kind of, everybody is quiet. And he said, no, they just really focused and locked in. And he said, when I'm getting ready for practice, I like to really lock in. And I bring that up because that's just something that I'm seeing in terms of how the team is now behaving with consistency, what Mike McDonald always calls like stacking practices. There's really a mood here of this team. They're not looking at 2-0. They're not looking at 0-2. And they're not really even looking at the Dolphins, as I could tell, but they're looking at the Dolphins in terms of the game plan and what it is they have to execute and the scout that's going on. So that's kind of what I gathered today. And you saw some of the videos. You could hear some of the players just talking about, hey, we got to do better in the run game. And Gino said there's some things that he could do better. So just a locked-in and focused team for today. So from the VMAC and Rented, I'm Osvita Mario for the Cascadia Sports.net report. Thanks again for listening and liking.